Hey Vern, my name is Greg. I'm sending you this video to talk about ranking your site up in Google. We connected on the window tinting Facebook group, and I said I would send this through to you. So I hope you find it useful. By way of overview, so what I do is I work with local customers or local businesses to get them ranked up to the top of Google. The higher, the better. I'm sure that you know that if you're not at the top of Google, certainly in the first one or two results, you're losing out on 80% of the potential traffic. It is also possible to get yourself ranked into the map pack. This is the first set of results seen when you do a Google search, and also into organic rankings to give you a double hit in terms of benefit for organic traffic. There are three areas that I will focus on today in terms of my suggestions to you as I look at your website. Content. This is the words and images that you have written into and throughout your site. Then we have backlinks. So backlinks is maybe a Google popularity contest. It refers to the number of times your site is linked to other sites on the internet and vice versa. And if those sites are trusted, then by association, that site flows to your site. That trust flows to your site. Google is very concerned about making sure that what they show to their customers, that is their search engine users, is relevant, trusted, and meets the needs of those search customers. So that's content. Backlinks. The third thing is citations. This is the number of times that your business name, address, or phone number are listed in a directory, a relevant directory, be that Yelp, be that bbb.org, or other possible local directories like Chamber of Commerce directories. Making sure, recognizing for both backlinks and citations, the quality of the link is very important. A bad quality or a spammy link can hurt you. Okay, so without further ado, let's go in and take a look at content. All right, taking a look at your site here. Yeah, it's a good looking site. I can see that you've laid out your services across the top, which is a standard format. And I also see that you've written a brief description of each of your services throughout the homepage, which is good. What Google likes to see is at least 1,500 words on the homepage. And for each service page, at least 500 words. Okay, so there is a quantity aspect. I'm going to take a look at your site here. Yeah, so throughout your site there, you've got, Vern, you've got 1,300 or so, 1,300 words. Okay, so this is a little shy of where you need to be. You need at least 1,500 on the homepage, plus at least 500 per service page up here. Okay, so that's the quantity aspect. There's a quality aspect too. You need to write into your content keywords and phrases that match what your customers are using when they're searching for your services on Google. If there's a match more often, then Google knows to raise your site up onto the front page because it matches the terms being used by your customers when trying to find your services. Let me give you an example here. I did a search for window tint Billings MT. This is a very common location-based buyer intent keyword. So here's the good news. You're in the top place of the map pack. So congratulations on that. That's awesome for this particular search term. You sit in the second place for this search term. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay. We look at some other search terms that might be relevant based on the number of services that you have. Vehicle wraps, billing MT. Okay. So you're not in the map pack, but you are down here in the fourth position in organic. Okay, so you'd want to take a look at all of the services that you offer, making sure that for each of the keywords that would be relevant for those services, you've written the content into your site that allows those services to shine, no matter what search term is being used to find you. Okay, so that's keywords. Okay, let me give you an example here of a specific example of what I'm talking about. I'm looking at your site here. This is a tool that I have access to that analyzes websites. So Tint Factory is plugged in there. You can see that you have 135 organic keywords. That's good. And the way that your site is currently structured is you're driving 100 organic visitors to your site per month. So that's a pretty healthy number. Let's take a look at the keywords that you're using throughout your site. Okay, so what we want to see here, Vern, are these words, these location-based buyer intent keywords: window tinting, Billings, MT. Okay, window tinting, Billings, MT, auto window tinting, Billings, MT. Okay, so to a certain extent, maybe that one. Okay, we would really want to see stacked right to the top all those keywords that speak to your services ranked right to the top. I see tint, I don't see wrap, I don't see engraving, frosted windows, maybe commercial or home window tinting. These are some opportunities that you have to sort of up-level your content to speak to these keywords, so that when a potential buyer is searching for maybe commercial window tinting, you're going to show up there too. I'm sure that a commercial job is probably pays more than, I don't know, a vehicle wrap. I'm not quite sure, but that's what my experience tells me. So that's on content. Let's take a look at a competitor of yours. So I pulled up Auto Trim Billings. They are a little further down in the Google rank than you are, okay, for window tint Billings. But what I can see is, the first thing I notice is that they have a far greater number of keywords. And off the bat, almost 4 times the amount of organic traffic flowing to their site, which of course is significant. Another competitor, these guys rank to the top of window tint Billings. Again, almost 4 times the traffic that you are currently enjoying, okay, but a vastly greater number of keywords. Let's go ahead and take a look at the keywords that are being used here by these guys, getting almost 4 times the traffic. Okay, so from the get-go, we can see here, now this is auto trim, it's not window tinting, but still might be relevant. Right from the get-go, they're using these location-based keywords. This keyword is 100 searches per month, and they take up the top position for that. And the next one, 100 search per month. Down here, 60 searches per month, they take up the top position for that too. Auto detailing, 150 searches per month, 5th position. They've fallen, but they're still on the first page of Google. So I hope you're starting to get an idea here of what you would need to do with your content from a keyword point of view. Get these location-based, service-oriented, buyer intent keywords all the way throughout your content. Okay, this has you ranking for all the services that you offer, giving you a much better chance and getting you this sort of 4x traffic that that your competitors are experiencing there in your field. Okay, that's content. This is super big. There's a big opportunity here for you, I think. The second thing that I mentioned is backlinks. So backlinks refer to the number of times that your site is linked to from another site on the website, driving trust, hopefully. Not all backlinks are created equal. You've got 40 referring domains generating 180 backlinks. Take a quick look here. Now, this DR score is a website strength score. If you're linked to a weak site, it weakens your site. If you're linked to a strong site, it strengthens your site from a trust point of view. Okay, the higher this number, and it goes up to 100, the stronger the backlink site is for you. So if I was coming in here, I would go ahead and really consider whether we want to keep some of these backlinks. Okay, very low, almost non-existent site strength, and we'd want to go out there and find some additional high strength backlink opportunities that would drive more and more power to your site. Okay, so you have 40 referring domains. Let's take a look at these guys. Okay, almost 200 backlinks from 50 sites. Let's see if we can find another example. Okay, more again. Okay, so the number of referring domains, backlinks, really makes a difference, and the quality does too. These guys don't have that many more backlinks, but they are driving almost 4 times the traffic. Okay, so that's on backlinks, Vern. The last thing I want to mention to you is Citations, being listed on directories that are relevant to your business, as many as possible. The strategy here is to figure out where your competitors are listed and go out there and beat them solidly by 100, 150. Now, it's a bit of a process. Each one of those directories has to be contacted manually, usually, and your site information submitted. But the effect is amazing. It gets you up into the map pack for the various keywords that your customers are finding you for. You're in the map pack for window tint Billings. You are not in the map pack for wraps, and I'm not sure where you are for the other services you offer, but you want to be here for every one of them. Okay. So there we go, Vern. This is a little bit of a longer video than I would usually put together, but there's a lot of information here and a lot of opportunity, I think. As a wrap-up, content, words and images, it's quantity and quality. Get your keyword strategy really solid, focusing the services that you offer in the locations you offer them, and get those keywords written in such a way as they get you to the top of Google ranking when customers are using those keywords. Backlinks. This is the popularity contest. Find out who your competitors are backlinking to, pick and choose the best ones, and get yourself a backlink to those sites too, plus more than they have. And lastly, citations, directory listings. Okay, beat your competitors by at least 100. Make it so obvious to Google that you are that you're out there, that you're relevant and trusted, and that your site has authority. So Vern, with that, I'll stop this video and send it off to you. I'd love your feedback. I know that you're already ranking highly in Google, but I think that there's more that you can do to capture that extra traffic. I wonder what 4x the traffic that you're currently getting today would do for your business. But anyway, I'm happy to help, and yep, I look forward to speaking to you soon.